Very nice. The promise. Wait, we landed here? Yeah, there's literally nothing over here. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the monetization symbol over all that. Sorry, I'm not taking the chances that YouTube 5 years from now thinks I showed porn on a fucking Final Fantasy video. I'm okay, dude.
She's always been partial to a tall tale.
No, it happened.
But it's tall, and then it's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. And to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Kashyyyk.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we?
Absolutely.
We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Alright, so this probably is like the final section of the game. Across the Narrow. Power of Ice. We now have a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only change the element aspect of your magic, but also access several new iconic abilities, such as Ice Age. Cold Snap can be used to move swiftly left, right, forward, or back to either dodge attacks or... So wait, why wouldn't you want to use this over Phoenix Shift, then? What?
We should visit Joshua.
Shiva seems better.
Assuming Talia will allow it.
I mean, the only thing I'd have to do is I have to master Scarlet Cyclone, basically. Yeah, Wicked Wheel is probably going to get the boot at some point. I probably should replace it with Scarlet Cyclone. Let's see what Shiva gives us. See, because there's enough room for 3 more, right? Oh no, maybe there's only room for 1. Damn, they hate Leviathan. Shit, that's one of my favorite summons, dude. What the hell? Effortlessly attacking with circle while sliding can temporarily freeze enemies. Ice Age. Greatly knocks down any enemies it strikes. Hold it to increase... Okay, it's another hold ability. Multiple shards of ice that upon striking liar enemies, draw them to Clive. Ooh. Yeah, Mesmerize could be good. And Rhyme. Deals continuous... this could be better maybe for damage. Ah, shit. Increases crystal duration. Fires 3 shards behind Clive. See, this would be good if you're attacking generic enemies. This is probably better overall. Or we could just use Diamond Dust. But Diamond Dust is more for stagger damage. Yeah, I'd probably end up using Giga Flare next. That could also be good. But it seems like you have to channel it. So this would have to be the last ability that I would fire, is Giga Flare. We already use Earth and Fury. This is probably not that good. See, that's more damage. Yeah, we need another really big hit. I mean, this is probably it. But yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, so this is probably for Odin over here. I wonder why they cut Leviathan out of this game, then. That's the homie, dude. He was a main character. You can't just get rid of my boy. Alright, what was I doing again? Scarlet Cyclone I don't think we're going to master, so we'd have to probably change, Can we master Scarlet Cyclone? Where the fuck is it? Yes, there you go. Okay, perfect. So we'll make a temporary sacrifice there. And now we're going to get rid of Phoenix. If Shiva's just as good, then we'll mix it up. Yeah. There we go. So Wicked Wheel is probably going to go away. There's not really any good Garuda abilities. But yeah, like they say, he channels a portion of her power. So I wonder why did Benedicta lose all of her power? Uh-oh.
Clive. Here you go.
Under new management. And then 3 new quests over here. Holy shit. Okay, well, there's stuff to do. Yeah.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old home. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there.
Caching.
Like no one's business.
And the village.
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems.
Yep.
Caching. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
Alright, I have to help.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Travost.
Alright, The Blacksmith's Blues Part 4. Holy shit. Well, good thing I did that. I don't know if anything's missable. You probably complete it, and then immediately you go back, and it's like, oh my god, my village is under attack. That's exactly how they would say it, too. Rah, 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 rah. What the hell's this?
Welcome home, Sid. You look just like a princess.
The wide-eyed innocent. Alright, so it's about, what, 5 quests, I think? And maybe... Oh, I should have checked the hunt board. Yeah, I should have done that. Oops.
How was she? The Enterprise. Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no.
I need something worse.
I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that
Dude stuff.
let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff.
Sounds like a GTA mission. The good stuff.
Let's help Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
I'd be happy to.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples.
Fallen out orbs,
Spherical
yeah.
echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
Why are we whispering?
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
Basically, yes.
So, yeah.
Should have led with that.
Only 3 short, mate. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia.
Basically, the 3 major areas of the game.
The ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do.
You know, this is actually kind of funny. This is kind of similar to Kingdoms of Amalur, where they had like 2 or 3 major areas, and then the final area was just like a big push to the end of the game, basically. This game is actually a little bit similar to that, actually. Huh. Interesting. Obviously, I'm not claiming they took inspiration from it. You know, it's one of those things that's like such a widely, you know, accessible concept. You know, it's just kind of like, okay, I know, right? Like, I'm not blaming them for it, but it's kind of interesting how this game is similar to that. Oh my god. Look at all this stuff there is to do. Well, at least you can't say there's no side content in this game.
Come back.
I guess we don't even get to fight Odin. Odin's just too, wait, Jotei? He's in the infirmary. What? Why wouldn't they have her go? He's here. We can't even talk with her. Anyway.
The stew's awful.
Okay. Captain Doris. Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it's not too much trouble, I would ask you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me. But I can speak to her at least.
Okay, self-determination. This might be the most quests I think we've ever acquired in this game. The mess? Okay. Did I buy stuff?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out.
There you go. I only used 2 potions.
It's rubbing me blind, you know.
Now, I wonder what you're supposed to do with all this gil. I guess it really is just to buy Orchestrion rolls. There you go.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job.
Perfect.
Job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yeah. I hope everything's alright.
Okay, so I have to go to Martha's
Doris insists
Rest.
on going alone. Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Okay. New hunts? No, actually. No new hunts. Alright. Alright, let's get out there. I might as well start with Martha's Rest and then work our way backwards.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Okay. Well, first, time to hit up Martha.
Ah, Clive. I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As of those poor bearers, they've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Alright. I cannot.
Right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep them in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy.
Yeah, and you could boil out the bitterness, right?
Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love them too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will.
Alright. Rekindling the Flame 2. Let's teleport. Now what could go wrong with this quest? Oh, Sir Wade went out on a scouting mission and never returned, and we have no idea where he is. Ah!
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
Green seeds. While chocobos adore Greens, their human masters find them significantly less toothsome, turning to them only in times of hardship, most often after their faithful steeds have already been added to the pot.
These are green seeds.
He's like, oh, I'd rather starve.
I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing
Yeah, there they are.
They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around in the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend...
Yeah, it's too late. Yeah.
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
Well, sucks to suck.
Wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
Damn, that's sense.
You're right, my lord.
As always.
I will appeal to them.
I mean, I could probably just kill the Horde for you. Like, we're gonna pretend that Clive doesn't have the power to do this. Like, just, you know, not even fully prime, just semi-prime.
We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
I like how she got here before the Horde.
Sir
How?
Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves?
Fucking Frank, man! Yeah, the Akashic are gonna kill all of them.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
There you go. Easy.
For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
They've been here like a month. Furry spool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Okay. I guess now we'll help them.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on...
Dude, how much time until this horde gets here? What?
Withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers. We will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them. And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Yeah, exactly.
And let you have all the glory.
Yes.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Dude, this fucking horde literally sent their messenger like 5 hours in advance.
We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria.
For Rosaria.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
The calm before the storm.
Well, that's over.
And here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
There you go. +9. I don't think I've ever gotten anything that high before. I think 8 was my previous record. There you go. Look at that. We get a little bit of a dodge. Seems like better Phoenix shift, you know? Alright, obviously more. I wonder if you can increase the distance you travel using a cold snap. Alright, very nice. Not gonna waste anything, it's the last enemy. Well, you know there's more. More is gonna show up, obviously, but you know what I mean. Alright, here we go. Is this a chocobo? What is a raptor? Yeah, I forgot that the raptors look similar to chocobos. It's been a while. It's been like almost the whole game. Oh shit. You think you could eat akashic meat? Probably not. Yeah. Alright. That's it? Wow, that was not much of a horde. They were stressed about that. Is this a level up? I think it is, yeah. 41. We might actually get another level up by the time we're done doing all these side quests. Okay. Dude, all that lead up, and that was like one of the easiest like horde fights we've had. Uh-oh.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic Curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Alright. Where the hell is this again? Alright. Yeah, let's just leave. We'll just leave town. I'm not gonna teleport to do this. And then we have to go to Lost Plume, right? Yeah, down here. Okay. So we have a couple of things to do here. Maybe, now I've said this 3 times before, maybe these are the last couple of side missions we have to do in this area.
Next one's mine. I might...
Okay, there we go. They didn't even hide that. The last time he came from the front, Clive's head was in the way, his head and body. So I guess you could argue, oh, you still didn't see it. Nah, this is ice. You know, that's a teleport, all right.
Time to fight.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why Benedicta could no longer call on her powers. Is it because she began to doubt herself? Because we only took a portion of Garuda. We didn't take all of Garuda. That's why Hugo could still use Titan powers. A Bander Quarrel?
With me, Torgal.
Ah, I forget about that. That second one. Whatever. What? It was a parry and a dodge. That window must be tight as hell. I'm probably gonna upgrade so I can get more distance on it. Oh, dude, that second one is ridiculous. Why'd I do this? You shall be judged! Here, you know, rip up the carpet, I don't know.
Nice try. Too slow.
There you go. That's how you dodge it correctly. Slaps it. Nice. Yeah, these extra levels are adding up, in fairness. Okay. Okay.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Alright. Job well done. Easy. Damn, that's what was troubling you all?
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
kill
you
him.
have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
Alright, I imagine this is definitely the finale. Probably have to talk to the dame again, huh?
They're not slaves.
I have to tell her we're taken, she could stop hitting on us.
no. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he were still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's Eastpudlian, Sir Wade.
What?
But you should be proud.
Eastpudlian.
I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course. And I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Alright. I mean, that's exactly what we're going to do, because our other quest is there.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission?
Yeah, killing the Morble.
Clearing the goblins from the
Well, it ended up being a Morble, yeah.
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade.
What a bro you are.
Always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
All right. That definitely sounds like a finale right there. Like the final portion. All right, let's teleport. We'll turn in this quest. Probably have like another couple of, two different things to do now. We have to look for the spherical echo, and we have to find the other lady.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
As usual, just another day, Martha.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again.
Okay, hold on.
Home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison.
Well, he definitely didn't do that.
And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers.
That's basically all of Sid's network, people who help bearers.
I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke. Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Yeah, almost.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Alright, very nice. Alright, do you think there'll be a part 3 to this? Is it possible? Martha's Rest signboard. Oh my god. We're just taking everything, dude. Sure. Anything that's not nailed down, we're taking. Why is it all the way up there? What? Oh, because this is the other part of the map. Yeah, remember when I rode through here ages ago? That's why it's down there. Okay. Well, really quickly, I'm gonna, probably get something to eat. And then afterwards, we'll continue. Actually, I'm not gonna save just yet. I'll probably make a new save. Alright. Yo, they still show Minecraft? Do I even have Minecraft on the PlayStation? This is completely unrelated. Do I even own Minecraft? Maybe I do. Not most recent, you clowns. What the fuck is all this? This is Syndicate, yeah. Do I actually own it? Holy shit, I do. Yo, I should actually download this. Yo, I'll play Minecraft on the PS5. Yeah, basically it shows every game I've ever owned, ever. Yeah, as you can see, PT's blocked. Isn't that nice? Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Konami. You can't even let us have a fucking demo. Really appreciate that. Anyway, this has nothing to do with anything. I'll be back in a few minutes. Something like that. Alright, let's continue. I only took way too long of a break, but you know, there's never such a thing, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, if we could finish up some of these side quests, I think that would be good enough. I'll probably push back my stream so I could make more progress. What the fuck? Actually, while we're here, do I need any healing items? Let's see. Wrong menu. Nope. Alright, we're good. It's been a while. I haven't been down here in a little bit.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course.
Of course.
Not.
And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sanbreque. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join.
Yeah, we should join.
She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
You know, Doris is smart as fuck because she knew that she couldn't just bring everybody in here. Alright, this is far to the south. Okay, so let's go down to Odd Hill. Here I was thinking we'd have to deal with some more problems. No, she's off here doing a mission on her own. Oh shit. You kind of scared me there, Torgal. Oh, well, really quickly, apparently, if you pet Torgal a bunch, there's a trophy for it. Ash told me about this, maybe what? Multiple weeks ago? There you go, you can pet the dog. Oh shit, you give him a treat! There you go. Okay, we got it. Yeah, Ash told me about that ages ago. I think I pet him once, and then I pet him again. You have to pet him like 3 or 4 times or something, I don't know. So there you go, I did it. I pet the dog. I like how that in and of itself has become like a meme among games, you know? Can you pet the dog? Yes, you can pet the dog! Wow, I can't wait to pet the dog! Oh shit. Okay, here we go. I love doggos!
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. wonder.
Probably was a slaver herself at one point.
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company.
What? I'm here to help.
You're welcome to try.
You're welcome to die. Who's casting Protect? Well, not in this dude, apparently. I broke it! I broke it during the punish. Holy shit. What do I have again? There you go. Oh, stop being no fun, damn it. Where's the fucking healers? You heal sluts. That's what they deserve. Anyway. Listen, if your healer doesn't have daddy issues, it's not a good enough healer, okay? Don't worry, your healer could be a man, too. I cannot believe we did that. We fucking hit him like a baseball bat, or with a baseball bat. Alright, very nice. I love the home run swing. That and the curb stomp, man.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade. You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. Casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons.
Wow.
In the service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child.
Then how didn't you see this coming?
Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What? We're not just gonna let her go. What are you doing?
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. She no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
Sure, I guess. Whatever.
If you're certain.
So there's gonna be another quest for this, because obviously she's not dead. We could have just killed her here.
Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Isn't that great? All the cell swords and everything that were with her, they get to live. You know, they have to die. She gets to live, though, you know.
I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Oh, okay, it's an automatic teleport. Well, I have to go back, so... Oh well, oops.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and Roletta. We don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. Don't worry. She'll be alright.
Hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Yeah, whoever you are. See you later. Don't worry. There'll be a prison break side quest. I can already feel it. I think we have enough, actually, to go level up stuff, right? Yeah, I think we've done a lot. And now we have a new missive. It is not a quest, so I will not be checking it. Again, I'm sure the missives are good for like lore and stuff, but I'm focused. I'm of one mind right now.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Yep, here we go. 2,500 ability points. That's really what I care about. Now, we need, what was it, 1965 next? I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Precisely dodging enemy attack with cold snap freezes all enemies in a radius. This is known as permafrost. It's determined by the strength of the enemy attack dodged. Mastery only increases the duration. Okay. For dealing massive damage. Increases the range and number of hits. Yeah, what do you think? Maybe Giga Flare? Begin casting Mega Flare. Mesmerize. Maybe Rhyme will be better than Wicked Wheel. Trying to figure out what should be Wicked Wheel's replacement. I think Rhyme will be good because while they're down, it'll continuously hit them. So maybe we should try Rhyme. And replace Wicked Wheel. Yeah, because Wicked Wheel doesn't do a lot of damage. So let's... Oh, I have to master it in order to do that. Whoops. No, I have Shiva. Yeah, so I guess what I could do is I could move one of my other abilities around and just give it a test, maybe. I like the AoE moves. I think that's really what I want to have, is moves I could spin and use on anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, I kind of like it how it is. How much is it to master it? Okay. Now I can use it. What is Rhyme's damage? Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, Garuda isn't very damaging. So I think it's fine. Probably get rid of Ignition in a little bit. We gotta find like a better ability than Ignition. But that's gonna take a while. Alright, so we have to go back. And then did I write down, were there hunts I had to do? I forget if there were hunts. Where I had a notepad open. Where the hell did it go? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, what the hell? This never opened up. There's like another path over here. Yeah, right here. And it never opened up.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay. Yeah, because there's nothing in the Lazarus district. I don't know. It must be a single, like, solitary path. You know? Alright.
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 Damn it.
Oh, shit.
No need to ride from here.
Well, that sucks. Dude, I told you, there's not gonna be anything left to save in a little bit. Who would have thought within 5 years the world was gonna end, basically? There you go. Alright, there you go. Thank you. Listen, I'm a busy man, okay? I don't have time to fight for meager amounts of experience. There you go.
Straight home now.
Yeah, they don't let you spam, like, dodge abilities out of combat.
I'll need to deal with these ones first.
Oh, it's the sword dude. Yeah, okay. Enfilade, what? This is like a near ability.
Let's try.
Oh, I always do. He primes himself for like one hit, basically. Okay. Too early. There you go. Yeah. That one only really hits directly. I remember that from before. Oh, it goes behind them? Oh, fuck that then. I thought it would hit the first enemy and then do damage. Never mind. Never mind. I'm getting my points back. Like, Wicked Wheel might not be perfect. There you go, gank him. But at least Wicked Wheel just hits them. That was a complete waste. Never mind, I'm getting all my points back. Alright, goodbye. Not even worth it. Goodbye. 523 for stagger. Okay, that's one.
This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
Okay. We have to do stuff up here again in Northreach, and then I'll get my points back. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the other one. I don't know. Maybe none of Shiva's abilities are good. That's also possible. Maybe the last ability I'll use will be an Odin ability. Alright, put back on Wicked. Get all my points back. Yes. Yeah, maybe we just learn Giga Flare. That might just be the thing to do, you know, just stack Giga Flare for maximum damage. I don't know, maybe it'll be better than Titan's ability, which kind of seems damaging. But I think having more abilities is better, you know, because like Wicked Wheel is alright. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I think like the ultimate abilities kind of should just be tied to their icons. I don't like that they share the same like slots. I feel like you should spend limit gauge to utilize them personally, because like I feel like it's a waste. Like I'm never going to use some of these lower moves. Like what the hell? Why would I use any of this? The flame, probably not. I need something that you could fire and forget, you know? This is 3 and 3. Yeah, I mean, we could try Giga Flare, I guess, but we would need to master it to assign it, which means we would need to spend so many points. So I guess we can't do anything now anyway. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, here we go, under new management.
There were ghosts at the gate, not days. Those things I said before.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
How, exactly?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrek. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me.
Yeah, I know. Shocker, right?
Means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrek. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors.
Yeah, it's not living, really.
The Duke offers them a vision of strength.
Gee, I wonder where he's gonna have to fall.
No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
Who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to his eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can
do.
do.
Yeah, like, just...
Thank you.
I don't know. they're not gonna rebuild Sanbreque. You're kind of screwed. There's not really much you can do. There's nothing really left up here.
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
All right, under new management.
I may have met this duke before at the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
All right. I mean, like, what kind of military strongholds are you even gonna get out of here? I mean, I guess people are just trying. They're just doing the best of what they have, because there's not really a lot that they can do, you know?
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant.
Not really, but sure, whatever.
Needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, yeah.
the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction.
But really, they just need to leave people alone.
Shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, we will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town.
Like, the wall's a good idea. Not gonna front.
Deprived of their
Yeah.
worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no
This is like chicken and the egg, basically. Like, what do you do first, you know?
Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
I want nothing to do with this. Fuck you guys. Anyway, this mission's impossible.
Citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
I'll be back. I'm not dealing with this.
Begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, those are the people who are probably going to be like tending the fields or whatever, running the mercantile quarter.
You needn't fret.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him.
Oh God.
Not
Yeah.
much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? Now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we've got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'll be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
What he really should do is partner with the dame, honestly. Okay.
I heard the dame got an eye concert with the meadows.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got a hand.
In other words, they hate it.
He thinks his
Yeah.
name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses. He's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Okay. And lastly, whoever's over here.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town.
There you go, see?
I take it he'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Okay.
The people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
This would be like one of those typical quests in like a Western RPG where it's like, oh, you need to figure out what do you want to do? Do you want to be a dick or do you want to be a hero? You know what I mean? We've all played those games that all do this. But speaking of that, I just actually got an email from YouTube. Not even, what was it, 7 minutes ago? 5 minutes ago? Basically, YouTube ran their algorithm bot for another wave. It seems like occasionally they run channels through the algorithm. They ran mine through it again. And 3 videos over the last, I want to say 48 hours have basically been hit with age restrictions. It was one part of Gears of War Judgment. It's like part 13. One part of a Naruto Storm player match playlist that I had. And then one part of, what was it, Battlefield 4, I think? So yeah, a random Battlefield 4 rush match, I think it was probably part 93 or something, got claimed, basically. They got age restricted. So when I say I have to censor the nudity in this game, it's not because I'm squeamish about tits. I personally wouldn't give a shit. But I have to give a shit because, you know, how long ago did I upload all those videos? 10 years ago? 2013, and maybe 2014 for that Battlefield video? Like, I don't want to sit here and in the year 2033, or who even knows, it could be like 5 months from now, right? I don't want to sit here and however long it takes, you know, they age restrict it, they say this video's not suitable, you know, again, maybe the bigger YouTubers can get away with it. I can't, okay? So that's just why. I know people are someone's gonna say, why'd you censor it? Why'd you censor? This is why. Because I know in the future, and I knew even back in a decade ago, that putting stuff like that on YouTube was saucy, right? It's pushing the boundary. Yes, it's in the game, but YouTube isn't gonna say, well, the tits are in the game, so it's okay. Because then they would have no problem with like Dante's Inferno and like porn games, right? But I'm just not willing to take the chance I get hit with something stupid because there's not even dong or tits, but you know, just the shape of them, whatever algorithm they're using to scrape the video. I don't want to be hit by that. I just have to block it out, okay? And unfortunately, that's just how things have to be. It's not my intention. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give a shit, but I'm not going to sit here and wait 5-10 years to get slapped because I showed Jill's boobs or whatever, or Benedicta's ass or something. So, sorry, that's just how YouTube is, guys. I don't know what to tell you. If you're a bigger YouTuber, you have people you could talk to, it's different. And I'm not demanding a person, I'm just saying that's the reality of the situation. So.
I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all
Fun.
protected. And if that means people who don't own one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Alright, very nice. Asshole. Like, I started playing Dante's Inferno with Gundam Otaku, you know, we're just shooting the shit, having a fun time, all that good stuff. But I already know, like, I can never upload it to YouTube. I'd have to spend hours editing out every nipple, every tit, every dick. It's too much effort. I'd rather just upload it somewhere else. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But that's different than Final Fantasy, you know?
Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say.
I'm surprised they haven't hit the old God of War playthroughs with the Gorgon titties. The system is weird, so I don't know.
Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Sure. Yeah, it's you.
You're the one who's talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie. Not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children.
See, that's reasonable, you know?
If the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
So that's the most reasonable guy there, yeah.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Philippe? Oh shit. Okay, there is a path. Okay. Who the fuck? Oh, okay.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
To tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway.
She's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
Seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Yeah, we didn't really accomplish anything. What is there you could really do about this situation anyway? It doesn't really seem like there's much, honestly. Okay.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
Sadly, the people are on your side, but not the soldiers, basically.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all.
certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I love you.
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. With you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet.
Okay.
Especially with men like you and Philippe to
They would need the whole guard to quit, though.
I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Alright, until part 2. So it goes under new management and then it goes into another section. Okay. Here, have some bloody hides. Alright. So that's just a preface to what we're going to have to do later. Gotcha. So, oh, I'm right here. Whatever. Okay. So let's go grab this sphere. I don't think there's anything else, right? It's just 3 new quests and then they had 3 around the hideout, which we already did, what, 1 or 2 of, I think? I don't know why that always makes me laugh, man. I'm a simple man, okay? If we had Looney Tunes cartoon sounds or something, then I would laugh too. You know, Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes. Like when Tom sees something and he just screams. That's the best. I gotta split that up on the soundboard. Ah! Oh man, that would be funny. I know they made like 1 or 2 Tom and Jerry games. I don't own any of them. This is ages ago. That's how you know this is ancient history. Hmm.
Don't get surrounded.
All right, let me off.
You deserve a rest.
There you go. Alright, obviously, this is not sustainable. We 100% need to kill whatever's casting Protect. So, it's one of these. Yeah, here's hoping that Odin has some good moves. Okay. So what happens if they run into it? It just temporarily freezes them. Okay, so it's not really super vital to use it. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's more just that it's omnidirectional, you know? I don't need it on like Phoenix Shift. Okay.
2 down, 1 to go.
So let's go ahead. We have to teleport. Now we need to do some stuff in Dhalmekia. There's a bunch of stuff. There's actually 2 quests in Dhalmekia we need to hit up. 3? Oh my god. Where's what the fuck? Isn't there a teleport? You know what it is? It's not a teleport, sorry. It's on the map, but it's not a teleport. Well, no, you could probably teleport to it once you're inside, see? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, they got a quest in each town. Holy shit, dude.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Way?
Ah, yeah. Here we go.
To the village after a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
Finally getting to use 100% of that map.
Journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
All right, duty undying.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
Right, before we do that, so that's down there. Obviously, we have to go through. There's probably a teleport there, maybe. Let's go back up to Boklad. Trading places 2. See what we get out of this.
What's happened?
Wait, what the hell? Where is it? There it is.
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Of course I could.
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask Elle how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Alright, trading places too. Whatever, we'll leave it. It's fine. Yeah, how does this game operate if you have 4 quests equipped? Does it just, I think it just flashes it. It's not going to keep it on the screen. I don't even think you can bring it back using like any button at all. Yeah. Okay. It just shows you that you have 4. Fuck. Oh. She's where she always is.
Don't blame yourself, Elle. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Something smells, it's usually the butts.
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Their prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer.
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Have we been to Randalar?
To be my bodyguard. How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it?
Yeah. Get to it.
Looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. Who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll gather my men and leave for
Nice.
Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. Right. To Randalar then.
Where the fuck is that? Oh. Huh, interesting.
I'll keep Eloise waiting.
I don't think I've ever been down there, right?
What's happened?
Yeah, no, we've only gone through the north gate. Yeah, I don't think we've gone through the south gate.
What I wouldn't give for a hot.
I don't think we're going through any gates, actually, now that I think about it. That's why it's outside the gate, you know? It's unfortunate. It would be cool to have a world where there's, like, multiple towns. Like what Tales games would do. I miss Vesperia. Vesperia really was the last of an era. It's pretty unfortunate. I also miss when you could do what Blue Dragon does, where if you're a significant higher level than enemies on the world map, all you have to do is attack them or just walk into them and they instantly resolve the fight. I kind of like that. That's like a cool feature from like a lot of very niche... It's a niche feature, right? Like Earthbound does it too. Where like if you're just way higher level, you don't even have to fight the fight. It's just you're too strong. That's it.
Time to fight.
This game also kind of does what Earthbound does a little bit with the healing, where like the number will keep rotating. Sometimes. I think it's really more like the region does it. Okay, leave. Thank you. She's scared. Yeah, you can't heal out of combat. Okay. That's actually cool that the you know, the enemies and friendlies have like feared emotions. That's interesting that they have that.
Nobody can be waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet.
You already sold them.
We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, with any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. As long as they pay.
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to...
Yeah, maybe there's a follow-up when we go to the other continent.
And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something.
Yeah, and then they're gonna be hunted.
They deserved more.
Or something else fucked up.
I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Okay. No problem.
Hold on, Theo.
Cashlock? Even weirder science. Wait, where the hell's Cashlock? Oh my god, he might be dead. I have no idea where this is. Oh, is this it? Yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah. Okay, it's not called that on the map. It's the abandoned fishing village that we cleared out last time.
Good girl.
Could you imagine if I never did the side quest to get the chocobo? Oh, dude. The amount of walking you'd have to do in this game would be insane. There you go. Can we jump off of this? Yo! Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
That'll do, girl.
What's going on?
What's the situation?
All clear this end. Okay, the other end. Well, that means I landed right by it. Oops. There's like literally no one on this end, huh? Oh, this is where we might follow this path all the way to the end. Yeah, remember? I went down there. I don't think there was anything there before.
Upriver! He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
You just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Okay. Can you summon your chocobo on the way up? I have no idea. Yep.
Faster.
That is one thing this game has me doing in 14, and it's riding my chocobo again. See, chocobos can be cool, man. I think they are cool. Oh no, it's a Kashik fucking Aether Flood. Oh no, he's dead. Oh boy, it's finished. Where is he?
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Unless he's off camera somewhere. Very nice. What? I saw the thing. It's fast, though. Sometimes the projectiles are slow and you have time to dip and dodge it. Like this one. Where the fuck is it? No idea. Okay. Where's the dragon?
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
More like the dragon found us.
Looks like it's found me.
Yes, I know.
This thing's turned as well.
Heron Suge? They hate this dude, sending a dragon after him like this. What is this again? Yes, okay. Oh yeah, I forget. The second one is from the chest.
Nice try.
Ow. This is just hard because you can't really hit his crit spot.
Nice try.
There you go. Okay, well, that's the easy one. It's the fireballs that are a little bit faster. Okay. Now again. Yep. Oh shit! Judgment Bolt! Ah! What the fuck, dude? Dragon Dance? He's a Pokemon. I made this joke already. I remember this now. Holy shit. Hot tail. I've seen that one before. Hot tail again. Hey, my sound is delayed, actually. That's how epic these fights are. I'm gonna drink a lion tonic really quick. Because I want my next limit break to be the final one. I can just buy them. I don't know why I don't just drink more. Not even drinking them during actual boss fights. Yeah, that one you dodge really early. Hot tail. He doesn't do hot wings. Okay. That's like the best attack because he gets completely stuck on that. He might not even live through this. Judgment Bolt! Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I have a headache. Wow. Oh, these abilities are so good. Those are two really good ones.
Clive? Vito, you had me worried for...
He's dead. Oh no, he's a Kashyyyk. Fuck, even worse.
We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. There are, or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Belle's dream.
Theodore.
Yep. So it's GG. Oh well. This is actually sad too, because we've seen him in so many quests. Now he's just dead. I mean, there's no way you could reverse this, right?
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye.
It's actually interesting that Akasha can even remember this, you know? Yeah, he's not. He's gonna die. He's definitely not gonna, you know, stick around like this. Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk in and you're gonna die too. The only reason we're not affected is because we're dominants. Dominants are immune to Aether Flood. I guess Torgal by extension. For reasons. He's a Frosthound. That is sad, though. That's like one of the most significant characters we've lost so far.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
A nice shot.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat.
I mean, this time we know that he knows that, you know? He was overjoyed that she wasn't going to leave him after everything.
How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to?
Pretty sad, actually. Even though he was in a hurry to get out, he was like, you know, she was still going to stay with me after everything, even though, you know, this is the opportunity for her to have a better life. So actually, we can definitively say, you know, well, he knew.
I know Theo
Yeah.
wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work.
Usually they just suppose it. Here we know.
We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
What was it? What did they call this place? The Crimson Caravan. Like Crimson Chocobos? What? I'm confused why they call it that. Whatever. Alright, very nice. Breath of Fire for Scarlet Cyclone reduces the cooldown by 3.3 seconds. And the sign... Oh, we're just taking people's signboards now. What? We're getting duplicates or some shit. It's really weird. The whole you could keep things in your house is weird. I don't know. Anyway. Let's go back to the Crossjet Echoes. And then we'll head south.
Come on.
What are we doing here? Weirder science? So you think this is above? This has to be above. Yeah. Oh, you know what it is? It's that one little bridge area. Remember I was running through a while ago? That's exactly what this is.